Hi, everyone. I'm Allie Dutson, proud president of Mission Grammar School, and this is Terrence Favors,
Hello.
our enrollment specialist. And we're going to walk you through some of the steps for our enrollment process and also our financial aid process. And families, if you have any questions, please feel free to continue to reach out. We can make any appointment possible, either virtual or in person. We want to make sure we can get you through the steps of this important process from start to finish. So let's get started. Again, our mission and central to every single thing that we do at Mission Grammar is that we are living the gospel and on the road to college. All that you invest in your scholars and their opportunities here at Mission Grammar goes back to those ideas of living the gospel and being on the road to college each and every day. So we're going to talk about how you can continue to do that at Mission Grammar. We'll review the enrollment process as well as the financial aid process, and we'll be able to respond to any questions. This is recorded, so feel free to stop it at any time. Also, questions are going to be frequently asked questions because we don't have an audience right now. But if you would like to please reach out, you can email or call or just catch any one of us at dismissal or arrival, and we can talk you through any questions that you have. So we're going to start with the enrollment process, and Mr. Favors is going to take us through some of the pieces of that, but everyone should have received an email from him last week, and we'll be sending those out to other families, a reminder to families this week who haven't yet completed that process. And the key there is to click on the first link that is in the email body, and Mr. Favors is going to take you through that process right now, so I will let him share his screen instead.
Awesome. Thank you, Ms. Dutson. And again, I'm Terrence Favors, new enrollment specialist. I'm proud and happy to be a part of the Mission Grammar team, and I look forward to getting to know all your scholars, families, and building. All right, here we go. So is it record? Wait, are you there? There we go. All right. Once you do receive that email, it'll bring you to the family portal login. And a lot of families had questions about the district code. The district code is MGS-MA. The district code is MGS-MA. And then from there, you use your username and password. If you do not have access or do not remember, you can always go down here and I think it says forget username and password, and then walk you right through the steps on what you need to do in order to do that. And once you log in, you'll come to the enrollment packet. You have, excuse me, I'm sorry. You get to your enrollment packet, and obviously you have the enrollment information here that you need to fill out about your scholar, where you live, and student address and all those good stuff. But one thing we wanted to highlight today is emergency contacts, is making sure, we keep that up to date with, who we need to call just in case. Meaning just in case anything happens, just in case we need to reach out, just in case Miss Dutson has to reach out, or our principal, Miss Looney. And we also feel free to chime in to Miss Dutson at any point to kind of help me walk through this process.
The other piece I was just going to add, Mr. Favors, is that this is also pre-populated with all of your information. This is a test that Mr. Favors has up, so there's no information in there currently. So you really won't have to add too much information. But again, the emergency contacts, we just want to make sure those are as accurate as possible. So please double check those. And this information also gets fed into our app that's called Pick My Kid for pickup on the St. Alphonsus side. So it's just important that these things are accurate as well.
Sorry about that. Right. And we also added, we can go straight to this, the payment plan agreement for new families. And we can kind of go here before you feel like you want to re-enroll. You can click this link right here, which is the tuition rates. And you click it brings you here about, what we can do when the tuition starts, kind of what type of payment plans we have. Single payment through July 5th, and voucher information. And am I missing anything, Ms. Dutson, on this part?
No. And these are also on our website as well, but we just want families to have this before setting up their payment plan. New this year is that all tuition payments do start in July. So making sure that you're ready for that as soon as possible, and everything is up and ready and entered is really important. We'll get to financial aid later, but this is just helpful as you complete your enrollment packet process.
Right. Okay. So just to kind of go back to the enrollment side, here we go. We have all this information here needs to be filled out. If you see a red asterisk, I'll go back to here. If you see a red asterisk, please fill it out. It won't allow you to process further if you don't. Again, please fill out the information that says a red asterisk. It won't allow you to fill out the application. So if it says red, that means it needs to be filled out. Okay. And if it doesn't, you can leave it blank, but the more information, the better.
Want to go to the income survey, Mr.
Yes.
Favors? Perfect.
Okay.
And this is new this year as well, that we have not typically asked for this information up front, but it's helpful. We are a school that is eligible for Title I funds and government funds and grants. So this information helps us to be able to apply for those things right away at the beginning of the school year. So if you could, please, there's a piece about income. And then if you scroll down just a little bit, Mr. Favors.
Yeah.
Also about any federal services, food stamps, temporary assistance, and the voucher piece too. If you want to just put your cursor, Mr. Favors, right there under the voucher piece. Yeah. So if you do have, perfect, a voucher, we want you to indicate that there. And of course that will impact your scholars status and facts as well. So we just want that noted. So you're being charged the appropriate and correct amount. If you can scroll down a little bit more. Thank you. They're asking at the very last question is there a language spoken in a second language spoken in the home? And if you click yes, can you click yes for us, Mr. Favors?
Yes, I can.
It will ask you which second language. So you can choose from a multitude of languages. I'm the drop down bar. Excellent. Scroll all the way down.
Right.
Perfect.
And then, thank you, Ms. Dutson. And then here we have the document upload, where you're able to upload your documents, this year being immunization records, anything that's new, physicals, for all new students and any returning students. We need just to updated information about that. And that's something we added as well. Yeah, so I'll swing this over to you, Ms. Dutson, for a financial aid review.
Excellent. And then just to add the end of that, you will get a receipt once it is submitted. So you'll make sure you review the packet and attest that everything is as accurate as to your knowledge as possible. And then once you submit it, you will get an email confirmation saying it's submitted. Also, Mr. Favors gets an email confirmation that it's submitted, and so do I. So if you do want to go back to any part of the process, if you have to log out, if you're at work or you're doing another activity, because we know we're all doing lots of activities when we have young children in our homes, you can go back to the process and it saves all of your work. So Mr. Favors can also help you if you get stuck in part of the process. You can log out and he can help you log back in and figure out what is exactly the sticking point, so we can help you move forward.
One thing, not to cut you off, one thing that's helpful too is when the confirmation email is sent out, sometime it goes in your spam. So if you haven't seen it, please check your spam just in case it's hanging out in there.
Absolutely. Thanks, Mr. Favors. All right, wonderful. So the really sometimes confusing thing about our systems is that we use fax